Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And that gets things running. Well, Giuseppe Bergomi really is a culture player, is he not, Jim? With a little bit of menace in the mix too.
Yeah, we all know him as a right-back, Peter, of course, but he has the...
Oh no, what has happened here? The ball has bounced loose now. This might spell danger. Yamal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Decent chance! He's got away with one there. Guti. Yamal. Messi. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Serginho. Serginho scooting forward. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he spark a counter here? And he's intervened well there. Now, can they get him away? Kubasi. Kovac sends that a long way. Kukçu powering forward here. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Yamal. Chance for a shot! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And we have liftoff. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And a chance! And a neat finish! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive. And yes, it's him again. Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And Shevchenko! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Edmilson. And it's Azar. Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here. Looking to play him in. Yamal. Oh, well played. That is good progress on the left. Can he get it through? Dembele is wide and looking to get onto this. Bergomi calmly anticipates. That is ended up in no man's land. Beckenbauer. Guti. Guti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's been shifted off it. Yamal! And that's a good finish. And he is just ripping it up. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Barcelona are having a ball here. And it's Bergomi. De Bruyne, spread it left. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. It's a good-looking delivery. He's having a shot! Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
De Bruyne. Oh, that's ambitious. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
And the referee has blown for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
That gets us going once more. Mbappe making a dash for it. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice control. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Kukçu. Now it's Yamal. Damian. Now it's Maradona. That is good strength. And it's Maradona. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Tries to play it through. Looks a good ball through. Bergomi cuts it out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Barcelona have it back and can go again. And can he finish? Oh, impressive strike.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Mbappe. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he is Inzaghi! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish of true class! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. Ake. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is... Big chance! And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Maradona. He came in hard, very hard. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Damian. It's a pretty loose pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the through ball. Bergomi. And it's Maradona. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Yamal. That's good running with the ball. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Azar. Maradona. Now it's Yamal. And the counter is on. Yamal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Kukçu. Yamal. Eustachio. He's got away. And he welcomes it in. Tries a shot! Oh, it's hit the post. Inzaghi with a definite foul there.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20. El dorsal 21. Hazard. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11. El dorsal 9. Neymar.
So we have further activity on the bench here. And it's Serginho. Messi. Mbappe. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Beckenbauer. That's Guti. Serginho. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Aims beyond the defence. It's Inzaghi! Always going over the top. Played into space. Nicely intercepted. Costa Corta. Guti. Over to the right flank. That's where it came from. And he's quick to get rid. Corner number 2 then.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Serginho. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great defending, strong and determined. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So it's away we go then. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Nicely shaped ball. Well, that's an excellent interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He has found the way through. Oh, he's been caught napping. Nicked it back promptly. De Bruyne! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Can he get it through? Darmian kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Hakimi couldn't squeeze it through. Edmilson. And it's Kukçu. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's shifting through the gears here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to belt it away. Kukçu. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's managed to get free. He's being urged to shoot. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Edmilson gets it away. And here's Bellingham. He came in hard, very hard. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Kubasi. Kupchu. And De Ligt. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Messi.
Great chance! Goal! Manchester United!
Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And they can counter here. Eustachio, very much the man of the moment.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
De Bruyne demonstrating his defensive quality there. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Shevchenko. Defending was strong and firm. Dembele. Great vision.
And the shot!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Tries to get it clear. Nicely weighted ball. Nicely worked. That is a brilliant interception. And now they can clear their lines. Gets a good foot in there. He's found a way through.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And the shot! And that's a good finish. Barcelona are back in business.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And they've got a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Looking for a runner. No luck with that dink over the top.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's the end of the first 45. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. The second half is up and running. Now that's well seen too. And he can clear it away. Barcelona have it back and can go again. That's been slipped through.
Oh, he's Shevchenko! Marvellous goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear...
And the finish! And no mistake.
That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Simplicity itself.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Manchester United drag themselves back again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances.
And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful...
Oh, terrible pass.
That's good play from him.
Kovac gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's going to go a long way.
Asciende a 96.026 espectadores.
Oh, easy pickings there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Hazard. Now, can they get him away?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know,
There's the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Gol del Manchester United.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
El dorsal 21.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just? Oh, what has happened here? He is through here. Ake. Shin to shin, bicep to... Good effort from distance. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Manchester
10.
United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side,
El
actually.
dorsal 10. Messi.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's picked out the run. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. And they've got rid. And he shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! That has been knocked clear. Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, he's bustling through here! Oh, just a chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Barcelona
15,
making further
dorsal
changes
6,
here and
el
in quick
dorsal
succession.
8. Serán sustituidos
Damian.
por el dorsal 3, el dorsal 17.
That has not gone well.
El dorsal
Big
5.
chance! One-on-one!
Nicely aimed pass. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Dembele. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, it's Dembele. And this is Messi. Oh, he's all alone. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Shevchenko looking sharp there.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Van Dijk.
Habrá
5 minutes to
minutos
add.
de descuento.
Edmilson. Can he get on the end of this? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he cuts out the supply. Now he's got space here. Damian, not the most convincing of passes. Edmilson. Camavinga. He's had it taken off him. Vinicius Junior. And time is up. Barcelona can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So off we go then. Now Franco Baresi, still to this day the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinctively when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost like having a defender and a playmaker combined.
Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. De Ligt. Kubasi. And it's Edmilson. Can he get it through? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Darmian. De Ligt. Edmilson. Eustachio. Hazard. Eustachio. Edmilson. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Good chance here! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Yamal. And it's Kukçu. Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Yamal picks it up out wide. Oh, important interception. That's going to go a long way.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. And that is high.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Darmian.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Kubasi. Kukçu. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he spark a counter here? Eustachio going forward. Looking to play him in.
There's the shot! And it's in! Barcelona are back in business!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
The cross. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That has been cut short. Howson. Now it's Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Yamal. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now, can they get him away? Drogba chasing after it. Edmilson. Yamal. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's intervened well there. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, just skips past his man. Pau Kubasi can clear it away. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He is through here. That'll be a corner. And now chance! Deftly away. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Eustachio. Kirkchu.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Azar. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Darmian. Wriggles his way through. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And it's Serginho. Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Kimmich. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Barcelona get the second half started. And that's going wide left. Kubasi.
Oh, really well played.
And he's managed to get free. Eustachio. Kukcu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Messi threads one in. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Edmilson. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That's a little off target. Vinicius Junior. And this is Zico. Stood up well to him there. Shevchenko is onto it in a flash. Messi. Tries to pass it through. Azar. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Eustáquio, looking for a runner. And he's cut it out. Well, that pass isn't the best.
He's having a pop!
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. He has found a way through. Drogba.
He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And he gets rid in a hurry. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Darmian with the clearance.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona have their second corner now.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 11. Cambio de jugadores.
And there isn't a whole lot anyone can do with that corner. Now it's Ferran Torres. And it's been played through. He's on it. Can he get away?
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Pass somewhat off target. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's being urged to shoot. And it's played in. Impressive jump! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 10. Messi. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona making further changes here and in quick succession. So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Ball comes in, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Edmilson. Baresi spots it and intercepts. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 3 coming up. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Knocks it into space. Oh, nicely intercepted. Camavinga is offering some sort of an apology there.
Could be danger here.
And he thumps it clear. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Zabani promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Ferran Torres. Zico is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Camavinga. And here's Ferran Torres. Now he's off and running. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Eze is in a really good position out wide. And that's a goal kick. Nicely spread. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Looking for options for movement.
Chance for a shot! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And that's that. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Signore e signori, facciamo gli auguri a un membro del nostro fan club che oggi festeggia l'anniversario.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. There's the whistle, and here we go. Bebeto, one half, of course, of one of the deadliest strike partnerships in history.
Yeah, he's the perfect fit for a fox-in-the-box type player, as he's got surprisingly good vision and an eye for a pass that allowed him to play more creative roles.
Whilst remaining, of course, a genuinely prolific goal scorer. A 29-goal season, a 25-goal season during his stint in Spain.
And people will, of course, remember him for coming up with one of football's most iconic celebrations, too.
Amrabat does really well to win the ball there. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Yamal. Looking to play him in. Trossard. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a...
Could be danger here!
And that pass just didn't quite work. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Knocks it into space. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nicely weighted ball, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Has a look up and drives it forward. Ball's gone out of play. Pacho has a look and plays it forward. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, he can't get past him. Now that looks a decent ball. That is good alertness. Amrabat is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Azar. Azar! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bebeto. There they go, hunting in packs. And it's been hooked away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Eto'o. Threads one in. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Looking for options for movement. And he shoots! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's found a way through. And the finish! And yes, it's there! Back to within one. Interesting. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Silvestre got a long way forward to join the attack. Oh, what a mistake! Eto'o, renowned for his long-range shooting. Looking for the run. That's a good ball. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Just 5 minutes left until the break. He's having a pop! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Eustáquio is offering a wry smile there.
Shevchenko! Well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
You know, the chest control was a really wise move.
He's had a shot! Tried the volley, but no.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Corner number 2 then. France have the chance to go the other way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gives it back. Now it's Eto'o. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Eustáquio. And Kubasi. And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Barcelona largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1.
Cambio de jugadores.
We're on the move again. Silvestre. They get a throw in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Yamal, can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Silvestre. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's a sharp little ball here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Eto'o. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Now it's Eto'o. Oh, now he can run away with it. It's Eto'o! And he can thump it away. Gets a good foot in there. And he's very much the player living the here and now. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Tries to play it through. He's beaten the last man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Stood up well to him there. Bebeto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bebeto gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Trossard. Good, strong midfield running here.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.026
Damian.
espectadores.
France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because...
Tries a shot! No, he's missed it.
Lamine Yamal clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad
Se
attempt.
va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So changes a foot here, and from both sides. Ake. Sends it crossfield. James cuts out the pass, and he plays one through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Goes down, but nothing given. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Hangs one in. Messi. And this is Shevchenko. And it's been played through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Eustachio. Oh, good spread. Just about up to 75 minutes. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Batistuta. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Kukçu. Darmian. Kukçu making good progress on the right-hand side. Silvestre makes the interception. And the cross comes in. And he was quick to react. Now it's Neymar. Neymar making good progress. Gerrard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
De Ligt kept his eye on it, and he's there. Gerrard, and this is Batistuta. Barcelona needed that, they really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Messi. Camavinga, that's a lovely, neat pass. Silvestre cuts it out. Rodri, and it's Azar. He is through here. Gerrard, he's got away. Gerrard!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Messi. Gerrard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Makaleli. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. And that gets things running.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating...
He'll try from distance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. He's having a pop! A real chance and a real let-off.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Great defending, strong and determined. Zola. And here's Del Piero. Yamal going after that. Zanetti gets over and intercepts. And he is Kochu! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, just skips past his man. And Shevchenko! Oh, it's come off the upright. And Cech pulls off a sensational save. It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
De Ligt. And it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Marcelo getting this one clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Ake. Eustachio. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ake cuts out the pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Zanetti. Zola. Yamal. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pau Kubasi gets it clear. Couldn't squeeze it through. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Eustachio, someone who is excelling big time. Ake. Kukçu. Ake. And it's Ake. De Ligt. Kubasi. Xavi. Can he get on the end of this? Look at the space here. Now he's shoots!
Goal! Barcelona! And we have liftoff.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Zola going face-to-face with his great rival. Azar. Well, that has not gone well. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Eustachio. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And a chance! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! About as smooth as it gets. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week.
That could spell trouble. Spread it left. Oh, nicely intercepted. Yamal. Great vision. That is a great pick out.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And he was quick to react. Eustachio. Nice looking ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we are back underway.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Yamal. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Nicely worked. Now it's Yamal. Tries a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team...
Shevchenko gets flagged offside. And this is Del Piero. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's the throw. Oh, and the finish! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Manchester United with the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Manchester United are looking to break at pace. That's been slipped through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's a beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of... Big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
And here's Mbappe. Eustachio. Oh, easy pickings there. Zola. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Tries to get it clear. Kukçu. Distributed tidily. Now it's Mbappe. And they can counter here. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11, el dorsal 9, Neymar. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Shevchenko.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Sabani. For Ferran Torres. Chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 4 coming up here. Good read, needed to be. Seedorf. And now a sudden chance to counter. Done delicately. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's Camavinga. Again, with so much to recommend it. Fat tries one from range. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's come back out to him. They want to be quick to recover this.
This time, surely!
Oh, he's done it! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
If you have that good a connection, you know where that's going to end up, Peter. I think he knew the moment he caught it.
Barcelona found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
And he's got away from him.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Ferran Torres chasing after it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Damian. Xavi. Seedorf. This is a promising build-up. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might-have-beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Barcelona really wanted this.
Barcelona do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. And we're underway. Barcelona must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Kökçü. And this is Hazard. It's Hazard! And he should have made them pay.
Hazard deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And it's Messi. Here's a chance! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Darmian. More and more pressure on the ball here. No, he's not getting past him there. Oh, that's well spotted. Darmian charging forward, the ball at his feet. Medina. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Alexander-Arnold. Now, can they get him away? Oh, played through for the wide man. And it's Kökçü. Good running, strong and purposeful. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Looks to the other side. Barcelona have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. And this is Hazard. Hazard! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Pedri. Medina. Kökçü is the team's great visionary. Aims beyond the defence. Tries to pass it. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ball's gone out of play. And it's Ake. Edmilson. De Ligt is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Kökçü. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And it's Edmilson. That's a good ball out wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's dealt with that really well. Pau Kubasi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Darmian. And Yamal. Now, that pass isn't the best. Good ball, good take. Yamal tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now that looks a decent ball. Fermin. De Jong. Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Kukçu. Edmilson. That's a lovely, neat pass. And Shevchenko! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Ake.
Acá, 2 minutos de descuento.
And it's Edmilson. Knocks it into space. Pedri. Now it's Lopez. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's managed to get free. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Back on the way then.
It's not easy.
Can he finish? Fermin. And here's Trossard. Short changes him with that pass. Pedri. Well, that has not gone well. It's a pretty loose pass. Ake. Kukçu. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Trossard. Well read, nice interception. He has found a way through. Now this could be a chance. Yamal! Yamal with the clearance. They've got a throw in. Barcelona still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Medina. And here's Lopez. Nice defending, it's got the job done. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Trossard. Gets a good foot in there. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
He'll fancy himself from here.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Messi, cambio de jugadores.
Messi! Brilliant save from Donnarumma!
Aimed at the far side.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Trossard, and it's Lopez. Medina. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And the keeper's given it away. Alexander-Arnold. That's a good foray he's making for Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Eustáquio going forward. Messi tries to play it through.
Oh, that's clever.
And he's straight offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Well, the two
21.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Well, it's pretty obvious they have to change their approach if they want this, and they do.
El dorsal 9.
Shevchenko! It's bounced back off the post.
El dorsal 24.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
In with the challenge. That's an imaginative pass. Well read, and the danger is averted. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great vision. And this is Shevchenko.
And Shevchenko! So close to drawing level.
Shevchenko was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Camavinga!
Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
That's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Barcelona trailing, but still very much in the hunt for their promotion dream.
It's great to see that there's still plenty of fighting spirit in them, but you might need a bit more than that just now. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Always goal side. Oh, it's come loose.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Looking to play him in.
Mbappe!
He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 17.
Damian.
Habrá
They
3
are
minutos de
into
descuento.
stoppage time. Looking for options for movement. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And here's Ferran Torres. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, maybe he thought they were already promoted, Peter. It's a silly card to pick up.
Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Kovar must save this.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it.
Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And that is that. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Barcelona must not lose. He's had a shot! That's another chance! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he was quick to react. Edmilson knocks it into space. Not the most accurate pass. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Great chance here from position A1.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Yamal!
He doesn't look too happy with that.
Lamine Yamal is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Rodri. Messi. Mbappe. Now then, the ball's come loose. Mbappe gets into a good position.
Mbappe! It's hit the upright.
That's a fair try, but just off target.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Tacho does really well to win the ball there. Gets a good foot in there. Into the channel. Where it came from.
There's the shot! And it's there!
They've come back. They've come roaring back. This is becoming quite a game. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Messi. And it's Hernandez.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Engages and forces him off the ball. And that's definitely not his best. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. That is ended up in no man's land. And he's intervened well there. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. Darmian deals with that comfortably. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Kubasi. He's got away.
Such good technique.
Now it's Shevchenko. And he's heaved it away.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's put paid to the danger.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
Eustachio. Can he get it through? Well, that's well seen too. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now it's Shevchenko. Hernandez. Yamal. Edmilson. Now he's got space here. And no, that was never going to make it.
He's having a hit!
Oh, it's fallen loose again!
Just off target.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's a sharp little ball here.
Chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And he shoots!
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Kukçu. He's found a way through. Vinicius Junior's cross. Cleared away.
And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
That's an imaginative pass. Akanji with the slide tackle there. Shevchenko chasing after it. And the through ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kukçu. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Aims beyond the defence. Edmilson. He's found space here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Eustachio. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He is through here. Mbappe. And the shot! And we've reached half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. The second half is up and running.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Now it's Hazard. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking to play him in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Kovac claims comfortably. Great vision. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Delivery from Mbappe, and he was alert to it. Eustachio, very much the man of the moment. Threads one in. That's been slipped through. Now
Goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona!
not so fast, not so fast, they say. We want it just as badly. We will make a fight of it. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So again, we have parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, he's having a goal! Oh, off the bar! No, just not quite.
Well, was he a little smarter then, Peter, than he needed to be? I'm not sure he needed to cut it as fine as he did. He had enough of the goal to aim at.
Who saw this coming? Barcelona have come back from the very brink. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get on the end of this? And that's a dangerous shot, surely! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. Can he? Will he? Oh, crossbar! That's really well cleared. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Edmilson. It's a really well-measured ball. In with the challenge. Eustachio. Edmilson. And it's Kukçu. Tries to pass it through. Well read. And the danger is averted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there. And evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Yamal, the man with the tools to make a difference here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Darmian, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That ball looks a good one. And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! And they have done it! We thought the dream was gone, but back they have come!
Well, talk about how to step things up. It's a wonderful, wonderful effort.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18. El dorsal 8. El dorsal
So we have
5.
movement on both
El
benches.
dorsal 10.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Cristiano
Barcelona leading now.
dorsal 11.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Played down the flank, spread neatly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's slung out wide. That's gone for a throw-in. Barcelona are looking to secure promotion, but they are going to have to do it the hard way by the looks of things.
It's giving their manager more than just a headache, as you can see. He's going to have to make some big decisions in what remains.
And he's managed to get free. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think he's quickly realised how stupid he was for doing that.
Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is
And
filled.
Shevchenko! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Shevchenko clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now it's Neymar. Well, that pass isn't the best. Barcelona have it back and can go again. And he's quick to get rid. Desperate defending required here. Edmilson gets it away. Oh, Red, nice interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, a delicate chip through. And he cuts out the supply. Pass somewhat off target. Kukçu. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Neymar! It's a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike!
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he was. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona are going up, and now they can dream. Barcelona get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
De Ligt. Edmilson. Passing is crisp and sharp. Darmian. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Chouameni. Oh, good spread. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kubasi. Azar. And Edmilson. Camavinga. Aimed beyond the defence. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. And that is out of play. Now it's Yamal. Chouameni. And here's Ronaldinho. And that is headed for the middle. And it's hoisted clear. Shevchenko. Ake with the clearance. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Ake eases the ball away from him. And he's heaved it away. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And we have our very first corner. Yamal is there to clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Mendes cuts out the pass, and it's Kimmich. Yamal. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Kimmich tries to cross. Oh, greatly! Against the crossbar. Oh, it's gone in! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And he's quick to snatch it back. He has found the way through. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Camavinga. Looking to play him in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shevchenko. Shevchenko receives it in a good position here. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Shevchenko! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Chance, surely! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona have their second corner now. And now they can spring out. Chance! Again, a brilliant save.
Darmian really can't believe it, foiled by the keeper again.
So, third corner of the game. Yamal with the short one. Ball's gone out of play. They've won a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Defending of the desperate variety. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Oh, it's Dembele. He's found a way through. He is through here. Dembele. Ronaldinho. He's having a pop! They've got to be quick to recover this. Azar. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Darmian running with the ball. Oh, super find. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
They're up to 5 corners now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely weighted ball. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, just a keeper, chance for a shot! And that was struck with genuine force. It's their second corner of the game. Well, there's the clearance. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He's got away, and he's made sure that's not getting through.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And he's there to belt it away. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot's on. Goes for a shot! And no mistake. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Eustachio. And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're underway for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And they're quick to get it back. It's a searching pass. De Ligt calmly anticipates. Edmilson. Well read, nice interception. Yamal. De Ligt cuts it out. Darmian. And it's Edmilson. De Ligt. And Edmilson. And here's Yamal. Oh, now he can run away.
He's having a hit! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. It is an explosive start to the second half.
Gol del Barcelona. Marcó.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Barcelona cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Nicely shaped ball.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Darmian did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. De Ligt is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Edmilson just eases him off the ball. And it's Dembele. Hazard. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Ake. Played back into the centre. Looking for the run. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, that has not gone well. Knocks it into space. Oh, it's Dembele. No, he's not getting past him there. Chouameni. Darmian does well to get it back. Sends it crossfield. And he was quick to react. Can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way through. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Eustachio. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18.
So we have movement on both benches. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Cleared without hesitation.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
In towards the back stick. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Ferran Torres. It's a pretty loose pass. Ronaldinho can see things others simply cannot. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Tries to pass it through. And that was very necessary.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 15 será sustituido por el dorsal 14.
And it's Rijkaard. Goes for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Kimmich. Oh, good line! Oh, split-second reaction.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. Now, can they get him away?
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Kukçu. He'll try from distance! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And time is up. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict.
Thanks.